Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me and thank you chat managers for your help. I appreciate it. Hi Craig, Teresa Baltazar, Judin Johnson, Rebecca Gilberto, Olga Pera. Welcome everyone. Today is Monday, so I will give you an update on, intuitively what I'm getting. Hi Joanne S. And afterward, if you have personal questions or political questions, feel free to ask. In any event, right before I came, I think that was the second time today I read it. Hi, Creative One, Sharon Stanley, DeSantis. Is this the type of person we want to be as president? This guy is so angry because Disney outsmarted him. Now, hi Nana Binana, he wants to build a prison and increase taxes on Disney, all kinds of stuff. This guy is nuts. He's got a problem. He's got a huge ego. And I am so happy because he is showing us who he is, and I'm sure after Trump we're not gonna miss. We believe him, and he's gonna do some because he has been on a winning streak because he has Republican majority in the state houses, so he doesn't. Just like Trump, he has never been slapped in the face. But I feel it's going to happen. I don't feel Disney is going to back down. They're going to stand up to him. And Miss Cat M says a huge ego and white go-go boots. Yes. But he is basically self-destructing. That's what this guy is doing, because who wants this guy to be at the helm of the presidency in this country? We need someone who's cool-headed, with experience, who knows what he or she is doing, not some dummy wearing white go-go boots, pretending he's doing something. And he looked like he had to go that day. He was so angry because Biden was in charge and he couldn't deal with it. But he is digging, he's only doing one thing, digging the hole deeper for himself. Gracie says his ego has made him nuts. Oh, yes. And it's showing. So because everything he does, just like Trump, is in spite. I'm sure it seems like to me Iger. I'm not quite sure the name how to pronounce the name of the president of Disney or the chairman. I don't know what he is. He's laughing. Hi, Patricia Fandino. He's laughing at DeSantis because he loves that he's getting under DeSantis' skin. I mean, this is not a good thing for any company to be in a fight with a governor, but. I feel like saying he's not, let's put it this way. When I focus on him, I don't feel he's sitting around not thinking or trying to figure out with advisors how to go about countering the next DeSantis move. So, and it feels like to me DeSantis knows that. That's what's driving him crazy. Because he has never met someone who basically can stand up to him and fight back. And Disney is doing that. And in fact, from what I understand, Disney is going to hold an LGBTQ or Pride sometimes I believe this week. It's driving him nuts. And by the way, students in Florida are going to have a walkout, I believe, the 21st Friday. if I'm not mistaken, the entire state of Florida, the students are going to do a walkout over all the shenanigans that this guy has been, pulling. He, before you run for president, and people are already protesting you. This guy, you know what, guys? I'm right. He's dumb. Oh, God. He is not very bright. I've been saying this, but you know what? Now I'm saying it with ease because he's proving me right at every turn. Not very bright. And yes, he's going to lose. He may win a couple of battles, but he's going to lose the war, and he's not going to be president because he's scaring a lot of people. I'm sure you guys have heard that some donors, they don't want to donate to him, or at least not yet. Not until, I guess, he can prove that he's capable of winning the nomination. That's what it feels like to me. By the way, Fox, remember, guys, I told you this morning, there's a very good chance because there were a couple of things that, Fox wanted the whole thing. Well, okay, I'm sorry, let me put it this way. Fox thought that they could push, Dominion has a case against them, but they still thought they could go out and lie. They thought they could lie to the judge, never mind to Dominion and the rest of the country. So they thought they could pull one under the Dominion. Dominion stood for itself. There are a bunch of requirements that Dominion has, and it seems like Fox has problems. So what they're going to do right now, they're going to let the lawsuit proceed and see how Dominion does. Then they're going to come back and try to settle. That's what it feels like to me that Fox is thinking. But it's not going to be good. And Dominion is not going to buckle, you guys. Dominion is out to damage them. Big deal. Major, cause major damage to their reputation and to their brand. Besides, it's Fox's fault. They're not going to make up, they don't have to make up anything. I'm talking Dominion. It's all there, they're just going to spread more stuff that lies that Trump and Fox have told. That's all they have to do, shine the light on them. And that's what Dominion intends to do. And it's going to be very scary for Fox, believe me. I hope I get to watch. You know what? I would like to see Tucker go first on the witness stand, but I'll take anybody. I'm hoping it's Tucker because I want to see him squirm and we turn it into a meme. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, Tony Tesaulo asked me, Milo, will we stop a developer from building an apartment complex literally on the other side of my fence? Oh boy, my friend, it's not gonna be easy. You have the probability, I'm sorry, of you winning is not good. Okay, it's the same Trump thing. You gotta have money to fight them, and if you don't have enough, it's gonna be tough. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing you being able to do it, but try. Okay, I understand how you feel. Okay. I don't, in reference to Jim Jordan holding a hearing in Manhattan and all that, it seems like the people who they claim were testifying, crime victims, one of them said something that to me didn't smell, didn't pass the smell test. It seemed like they coached some of them, And some of them are in pain, and oh my God, I forget her name. She's been in Congress for a very long time. She's from Texas. Oh, I forget her name right now, but she said something earlier this afternoon that those victims are being victimized again. And I agreed with her in a sense that one of those supposedly mother of a victim or something like that, she said she started yelling at Shift because the Democrats kept mentioning Trump and the reason why the Republicans were there. And she said something, well, you are insulting my intelligence and a whole bunch of stuff. And then after that, she said, that's why she walked off the plantation. Meaning, it seems like she was a Democrat, and now she's a Republican or whatever she is now. You know, this is, first of all, intuitively, I feel she was coached. Or at least, you know, even if they did not coach her into saying certain things. But someone who's in pain, you lost somebody. You don't try to insult Democrats or Republicans. You come in, you state your case, and you leave the politics aside. When I read, she made that statement, I'm like, oh my God, she was doing well, you know, putting Schiff and the others on the defensive, and then she ordered something like that. That was not very bright. So it feels like to me, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because for some reason, I don't consider a lot of people in Congress and in the Senate as lawmakers. I consider these people as influencers. Yes, they are serving, and they are in the Senate, and they are in the House. If you notice, all they do is try to collect sound bites. They hold a meeting, and then they go on social media and post it. These people are not serving their constituents. They are influencers. That's all they are. When do they have time to do anything if all day they are communicating with the people who are handling their social media device, whatever device they use to post on social media? Okay. What are these people doing? So a lot of people in Congress, to me, are just an influencer, just like myself or anyone else on YouTube. That's how they call us, you know. The only thing is they are collecting $200,000 a year, and I don't come close to that. That's the only difference. But they're not doing anything else. It's unbelievable. In any event, I feel that that lady did not serve. Yes, I don't think she did very well. You know, yes, she was able to, for a second, when she screamed at Schiff that he's insulting her intelligence or something like that, and then she says that's why she walked off the plantation. That's what a lot of former Democrats or somebody who got pissed off with the Democratic Party, that's usually what they say. And it's so stupid. It's a dumb thing to say. And anyway, long term, I don't feel Jim Jordan or the Republicans help themselves. That's my prediction. And to believe that's what I feel like saying. All right. Sonja Pinola says, great. Hope they never settle fantasy. Fantastic. Hope they never settle. Fantastic. Thank you, Milo. You're welcome. Yeah, I doubt it. They're not going to, the Dominion is not just going to do, let Fox walk all over them. No. Okay. Electra Storm says a 65-year-old man has been charged with second-degree murder after police say he shot at a car that had mistakenly turned into his driveway Saturday night. Oh my God, 20-year-old Kalen A. Gillis was killed. Yikes. Yeah, they have a lot of those people, It's crazy. Oh, this Wednesday, my friends, Gary Diamond won't be able to make it, but he will join us the following, well, the next Wednesday from this week, the Wednesday from this week, a week from this week, he will join us. So I just I'll made the announcement again tomorrow, but I wanted to let everyone know that Gary Johnson won't be ready because he's working on some stuff for us. He's nice enough to do that, so everyone is invited next Wednesday. Okay, Letitia Moore said DeSantis has book sense, but not a lick of common sense. Oh my God, you can say that again. When I see him on TV, all I can think of is those white boots. You're not the only one. Oh my God. Let's see. No, Jose Mimi said, did you guys see the commercial about DeSantis from the former guy? No, I've heard about it, but I have not seen it yet. Well, I probably saw it. Oh, yeah. Him eating the jelly with his fingers. Yeah, I saw that, but for some reason, it didn't grab my attention. The only thing I remember is the video showing the guy grabbing, Jello with his fingers and eating it. That's what I got from the video, really. So it must have not happened. I mean, I'm sure it was good, but it didn't grab my attention. Creative One says, Milo, do you think this new bird virus will get bad like COVID? I haven't heard of that one. Really? I don't know I've not heard about this Creative One. Are you talking about the bird flu? If you're talking about bird flu, that thing has been around for a long time, and it's not as bad as COVID, if that's what you are referring to. No, don't worry about it. I mean, be careful, please. But Jose Mimi said, who was Milo talking about? I've spoken about a couple of things. I have no idea which one you referring to, Jose. Sorry about that. I spoke about DeSantis. I spoke about the hearing in Manhattan. Who else did I spoke about? I think those are the two topics I've mentioned so far, because not much has happened. So that's it. Let's see. Oh, yes. The third, I read somebody posted, a 65-year-old person shot a kid somewhere. And that was the last thing I responded to. I read and I said something about it. Queen Mary is asking, will my job be consolidated under a new department? Very good chance, my friend, because there are a lot of changes coming. So, yes, a very good chance. Okay. All right. Just if that's all there is, happily join, because a lot of companies these days they are following the Musk way of doing things, approach to managing. Yeah. And now, unfortunately, the force is not with us, worker bees, as they say. It's with management. As we know, there's a push and pull. There is that cycle. The cycle right now, just like in the real estate business, sometimes it's for the buyers, sometimes it's for the sellers. Unfortunately, we have the short end of the stick right now because of the economy, the Feds. I feel at this point, this is 23, sorry about that. There should be a new way of fighting inflation. They keep using the same old way. I don't know. I don't have the answer, but for some reason I feel there has to be a better way. Okay. All right. I'm looking. Oh, I think somebody asked me a question today. Okay, no. I think I answered. Okay. Delilah Gillis is asking, will I win my workman comp for disability? Will there be enough to pay my health bill? My friend, it's difficult for me to say. But for some reason, because I doubt it. I don't know by how much it's going to miss, but I doubt it. Because the minute I read your question, it felt like to me, as we know, anything medical is expensive. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I hope it's not that much. But it's difficult for me to gauge, to be honest with you. Okay? But I doubt it will cover everything. All right. And mostly with the Republicans, the way they are doing things now, oh boy. Oh, Anna says, Milu, it's a new COVID-19 variant. I didn't know about that. Really? Thank you very much, Will, for your generosity on the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, really? Hang on a second. Now you guys got me. I am Googling it. April 2023. The original Omicron variant is gone now, said Dr. Rupp. Currently, subvariants of Omicron are circulating, including XBB 1.5. It doesn't say anything. Well, I don't know if that's the one you are referring to, but it says COVID-19 vaccines. Okay. Okay, there is another one that says SARS-CoV-2 variant of concern as of 23rd March 2023 ECDC. Well, chances are, I don't know why. It may not be as bad as I'm concerned too. But for some reason, I don't think it's going to be any worse than what we've experienced. I don't think so. Or did you guys hear? I was half listening to it this afternoon, and not that I did not hear it before, but now it seems like they have. I don't remember how they say it on research term when they do trials. Okay, they have phases. They are on the third phase of a trial using mRNA vaccines for cancer. I don't remember what type of cancer it. Oh yeah, breast cancer. Okay, and they're gonna study it for other types of cancers. I heard that. I'm like, thank God, anything to help, cancer. So I just wanted to mention that since it's. I heard it this afternoon. But, 1 second. Something flashed and Will, thank you very much again for your generosity in the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Diva369 says, Amilu, the right half of Trump's face appear to be paralyzed and drooping. Does he have Bell palsy or something worse? I doubt it's Bell palsy. Okay, it is possible because, from what I understand, and I have a friend of mine, he did not say that's what caused this Bell palsy, but he called me. Oh my God, I remember about a few months ago, and he was asking me if that will pass. They said that there's some people after the vaccination they have Bell palsy, but I don't think that's what's causing Trump this issue. I feel if that is the case, I'll have to pay attention to his face. But I've said before he was going to have some health issues, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's experiencing some health issues. Thank you very much, Rebecca Gilberto, for your generosity in the super chat. Rebecca says, "What do you see for Colorado fires this summer?" I mean, you're going to have some, but the minute I read your question, I didn't see how it is burning. So it may be contained. That's what I feel. Patricia Fondina says, Milu, WHO told Schiff she was insulted and going back to the plantation. No, she said that's why. There is a woman who supposedly, I don't know how she's related to a victim, a crime victim in Manhattan. She said that. She said she yelled at Schiff that Schiff was insulting her intelligence and a whole bunch of stuff. And at the end, she said that's why she left the plantation. If you listen to a lot of black people, okay, for some reason they've gone from Democrat to Republicans, or they never were Democrats. They call the Democratic Party the plantation. I don't understand, but it felt, her saying that at the end, whether she's a Republican or not, sounded partisan, and she wanted to score points. It didn't, in my mind, that did not help her. I'm sorry she lost a loved one, but with that attitude, oh my God, you're looking for, what? The person is gone. You can try to prevent other people for the same thing that happened to her loved one from happening to others. This is not the way to go about it. In that sense, that's something I learned here. Americans, that's what they, if you want to help somebody, something bad happens to you, you help others. So, from using your experience, and she did not do that. You are insulting. Republicans are not always going to be in the majority in Congress. Democrats are going to have their turn too, and chances are Republicans are going to be shut out. Number two, they're not going to be able to stop Bragg or prevent Bragg from doing anything. And everything that Republicans do these days is built on lies, and they're not going to win, period. That woman just made the situation worse for her. If you're in New York, you go to something like that, you say nobody cares. You're not helping yourself. You want people to understand, and maybe someone watching will help you, reach out to you. Come join my organization, let's start a movement, something. Well, I guess Republicans will call her from upstate New York in the boondocks somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sonia Pinola says, will Midwest Coast and Florida flood this year? My friend, I can't tell what the Midwest Coast is, but if you look at what's happening in Tampa, St. Petersburg, like you are saying, it may not be as bad as Tampa, but there will be some flooding. In fact, that's one thing Florida is. Well, if you look at Miami, and there's an area near the coast, Even around here, some areas of West Palm Beach, if it rains, oh boy, water get into people's places. I'm far away from that, But yeah, I don't know where the Midwest coast of Florida is. I'm trying to figure. I'm terrible with directions, you guys. North, south, east, west. I mean, since I was young, it never made sense to me. I understand, but I'm really terrible with directions. So, but reading your question, it doesn't matter whether there are going to be some flooding. Okay? It may not be as bad. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what's happening in Tampa, though. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay. Brandy says, Emilio, do you see me moving to the U.S. somehow, sooner or later? Thanks. I feel like saying yes. You have to be tenacious, And I don't know what the procedures are, but I feel like saying, yeah, you can. Okay? I am looking for questions, scrolling down. Rebecca Gilberto is asking, when is Alex Jones going to pay? Well, they're in the process of gathering, information about him. It's going to take a little while, to be honest with you. It's going to take a few years because this guy thinks he's smarter than everyone else, and we know how the justice system works. Okay, but regardless of what he does, he's going to pay. But my friend, it's not going to be tomorrow. It feels like to me it's going to take a few years. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Observing me is asking, Milu, will the black couple who lost custody of their newborn baby after a home birth get their baby back from CPS? Yes, but I didn't know about that. Well, why would they? Why? This is crazy. I'm sure they're going to get help. It feels like to me they're going to get help. People will join, and demand that the baby is returned. What's wrong? I mean, I don't know. A home birth. Where is that? Oh, Texas. Yeah, I mean, I was just I wanted to know where because it sounded crazy to me. Yeah, people are going to help them. They will get help and get the baby back. It may take, a little bit of doing, but that guy in Texas, oh God, what a loser. That's another one, just like DeSantis. Craig Dixon is asking, it's been 10 years? Milu, why doesn't my friend Richard talk to me anymore? It's been about 10 years. That's a long time. I don't even, I was reading your question. I don't think he even knows why he doesn't talk to you anymore. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get it, okay? Okay, there's something with jealousy here. There is something. It feels like he lets jealousy get in the way of the friendship. That's what it's getting. He may not have told you. Well, obviously, he didn't tell you anything. Okay, but there's something about you that irked him, and he was jealous of it. That's what it feels like to me. Okay? That's why. And it feels like to me he's a bit abrupt. Do you know if he has a temper and a bit abrupt or can be abrupt? That's what the way I'm getting him. At least that's the way I'm seeing him behaving right now. Okay? Martin is asking me, do I got a 1-year promotion? 1-year promotion? What does that mean? Oh, you get promoted after a year. Martin, I feel like saying yes. You can make it permanent, so continue doing what you do. Okay? I hope I understand what you are saying. I think you mean one. Okay, but it feels like to me you're going to be there. Okay? Diva369 says, Milu, will the white man who shot and killed the black teenager who mistakenly rang the doorbell of the wrong house be convicted and go to jail, go to prison? The kid is not dead. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he went home this afternoon. The kid is not dead as well, unless it happened in the past couple of hours. That guy is it feels like to me, he's gonna be held responsible. I don't feel he's gonna get away with this. Okay? Yes, Sterling Rose says he was shot in the head and arm. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking. Okay, because that's it seems like he's a very good kid, very smart too. And exactly, Patricia Fondino says, Ralph, y'all, Y-A-R-L, I believe they spell his name, Patricia. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe he went home this afternoon. I was surprised when I heard that. And I don't feel that person is going to get away with this. Okay? Okay, friends. Let's see. There was a meme he's asking, is the boy going to make a full recovery? Being shot in the head is going to take a long time. I don't know about a full recovery, but good enough so that, shot. That's heavy, you guys. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. A full recovery, I don't know what that means, but my friend, I know what that means, but after being shot in the head, it's going to take a while. Okay? And it's not going to be 100%. But at that point, hopefully to a point where he will be able to enjoy his life. Waxy Boltower says, thank you for your kindness, Milu. You're very welcome. Thank you for your support. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com, or you can send me an email. Oh, I forgot to turn on my stuff. You can send me an email or text me on my YouTube number or call me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. If you like the channel and you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. And also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Also, please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. Again, everyone, thank you. I appreciate your support. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.